YouTube? Hi. So, this is my second video, and I know that that's kind of embarrassing / disappointing because I promised videos in the summertime. But long story short, got really busy and I couldn't do the videos at the time, but I'm back now and I'm really excited because today's video topic is self-love, and I'm making this video before I make my flexible dieting video, my fitness journey video, because it's something that I've been thinking about all day long and all weekend, and it's been bugging the crap out of me, so I just have to talk about this topic because it's driving me crazy. I want to pull my hair out. It's driving me nuts. Okay, so topic is self-love. Now, when people, oh my gosh, I need to recurl my hair before tonight. I have a birthday dinner. Oh my god. Topic is self-love. So, what is self-love and how do people define self-love? Well, I'm just going to give you guys my little spiel on what I think self-love is and kind of my turbulences with self-love. I have struggled with self-love for probably about my entire life, I would say, most likely. Self-love is just one of those things that you either have or you don't for yourself, and it's something that you need to gain over time, and it's something that I definitely have gained over time, and it wasn't something that I just came right out of the boat with and was like, oh yeah, I love myself. No. I struggled with weight my entire life. I struggled with eating and nutrition and fitness and exercise, all of the same things, for a very long time up until last year. I still struggle today, but it's way, way, way better, and I have it under control, and I know how to work with it. But I wanted to turn the camera on today and talk to you guys about self-love because I have been on Instagram ever since they opened Instagram. I've had my own personal account, and I opened my fitness account last January and have kind of not had it take off until about now. But I just want to talk to you guys about, in a sense of self-love, of how you should. My camera keeps dying and it's driving me nuts. Okay, so talking about self-love, basically what I want to get across in this video is that self-love is something that needs to be in your daily routine. You need to find this and find it in yourself, in a sense that you don't rely on anyone else. Now, I'm going to kind of go back and tell you guys kind of my little journey of self-love, because it took me a long time to finally love myself and love my body and who I am. So basically, all I see all the time on Instagram and Twitter and stuff is girls comparing girls comparing themselves to other girls and comparing their lives to other people and just trying so hard to be someone else. And the hardest thing for me is it's my Instagram account isn't because I want to be like someone else or try to be like this girl on Instagram who has 100,000 followers. I have people on Instagram that I truly look up to and are inspiring to me, but I don't aspire to be like them. I don't aspire to be exactly who they are. There's certain aspects of them that I would love to have in myself, but it's not that I'm trying to be exactly like someone else. And you have to be complete with yourself before you can even do any part of anything. You can't strive to be like someone else, because in the end, you're never going to be that person. You are not going to be exactly like the girl who has 100,000 followers. You're not going to be like your best friend who got an A and you got an A-. There's just never ever going to be a time where you are going to be exactly like someone else. And that all comes with self-love, and it comes for accepting yourself for who you are and what you can do and give. Every single person has different strengths, and I think it took me a really long time to realize mine and who I am. I've struggled all my life with body image, and that comes with self-love as well. It's basically the same thing, but it's learning to love yourself for who you are and what you have, because not everybody has. Basically, moral of the story is learning to love yourself for who you are and learning to accept your strengths is something that's going to pay off in the long run. As I was saying before my camera cut out, not everybody has a nice butt. Not everybody has huge quads. Not everybody has a little waist. We all have different strengths. There's different things that you can look up to. In myself, something that I was blessed with, I have a very little waist. My waist is probably the smallest part of my body. Now, I have big legs. I know that. Like, I know for a fact my quads like to run the show. Like, that's just the way they are. That's just the way they always have been. You know, it's just gonna take some time for you to love the things about yourself that other people don't have. You know, there could be a girl who's looking at you saying, oh my God, I wish I had her quads, or oh my God, I wish I had her butt. But it's like, we need to stop doing that. We need to stop comparing ourselves to other people, because in the end, you're never ever going to have the same legs as her or the same butt as her. Like, you can strive to have that, but have it in a way that's your own. Like, try to self-love yourself, like, well, the qualities that you have. I don't know how I'm saying this. It's probably coming off really, really like jumbled, but learning to love your own qualities and try to make them, like, try to enhance your qualities in a way that is related to like how you are yourself. You shouldn't be working out because you hate your body. You should love your body. I lift 6 days a week and I count my macronutrients daily because I love my body. I love the way I am. I love the way I look. I love the way I feel. And there's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with confidence. There's nothing wrong with self-love. Like, I can't freaking stand when I see people post things like, oh my God, she posts all this stuff on Instagram about her body. She posted 3 selfies the other day. Like, who cares? Confidence is, to me, sexy as F. Like, if I ask any guy on the planet, like, some guys will say no, but like, most guys think confidence is sexy. Like, a guy doesn't want a girl, and like, not that it matters about guys, but it's like, being confident is sexy. Like, that's attractive if you love yourself and are confident in yourself. You know, and that may scare some people, but that doesn't matter, because self-love is the most important thing that you can find ever, and it's the most important thing you're gonna need, because you shouldn't be working out to hate your body. You should love your body and want to be good to it. You shouldn't be eating like shit because you hate your body. Like, you need to do everything with self-love, because if you don't love yourself first, nothing is ever going to go your way in the end. You know, it may work for a short amount of time, but it'll come back and bite you in the ass, because you're not going to be doing things for the right reasons. Everything you do should be related and centered around self-love. And that is the most important thing I can tell people, is that the thing that I gained when I lost weight was self-love for myself. Because when I first started losing weight, I hated my body. I ran because I hated myself. I ran and ate like nothing because I hated my body and I just wanted to be better. And it took me a really long time, probably like 6 months, to realize that I do love my body and my body can do amazing things, and I need to stop comparing my body to the girls in the magazine who are, you know, size 0. I'm never going to be a size 0 ever, you know. There may be times where I'm smaller, but it's like, never ever in my genes was I never in my genes was I given the right to be a size 0. And that's not to say that I couldn't be a size 0, because I'm like a size 2 in shorts, but like, well, navy shorts, I don't really know, whatever. Anyways, I am, you know, a solid girl. Like, I always have been. I'm fit as hell. I'm 132 pounds, 130 pounds, give or take, you know. It's like, I lost 45 pounds on my body, and it took me a long time to be in love with myself. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with flexing in the mirror just to see your bicep. There's nothing wrong with looking at your ass at a gym, at a workout. Like, confidence is a good thing, and you should love yourself. I can't preach that enough to people, is that you should love your body for the way it is. And, you know, if you want to be better, if you want to be somewhere, do it with love for your body. Don't do it because you feel like you have to, or do it because you think that it'll help this person like you better, it will help you in a competition, or whatever it may be. You need to do it because you love yourself. And I promise you that if you seriously sit down and accept yourself and like know your strengths and weaknesses, you know, there's gonna be stages in your life where you're not entirely happy with your body. Like, that's life. Like, you're not always gonna be like, oh, I'm fit as hell, like, I'm in love with myself. Like, no, there's gonna be times where you're upset, but that doesn't mean hate yourself. That doesn't mean, you know, get down and think I need to get on the treadmill and run 3 miles, because let me freaking tell you, that's not gonna do anything for you. So it's just, moral of my video is we need to stop comparing ourselves to others and learn to love ourselves. Because if you don't, like I've said 12 other times in this freaking video, nothing's gonna end up your way in the long run. You know, it takes time. You know, self-love isn't something where you just freaking wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, I love myself, like, let's give each other a hug. Like, no, it's not like that. It takes practice and it takes time and improvement. And, you know, I still work on myself every day. There are days when I catch myself saying, like, damn, you gained a pound. Like, not that I would really gain a pound, but it's like when you weigh yourself on the scale, we compare our bodies and think, I need to be this weight, I need to be that. It's like, get off the scale, stop looking at the number, and think about how you feel and think about how hard you work on your body. You know, if you're doing things wrong and you're eating off track or you're getting off track with your workouts, like, that's okay. You're human. That doesn't mean hate yourself. Stop comparing, stop hating, and just freaking love yourself. Like, be confident. Like, post those damn selfies, you know, make a fitness account, make a fashion account. Like, do what makes you happy and what makes you feel the best inside, because the best thing I ever freaking figured out was finding myself. And I may have lost people along the way. I may have, fucked up a few things in my life and lost people that I loved, but I found myself, and I found self-love for myself and who I was, and that's the most important thing I promise that will happen. Self-love is what we all need to realize is one of the most important things, and the moment that you find self-love, your life will be a hell of a lot easier. Okay. I'm really hoping that this video isn't like 12 minutes long. Oh, 7:06, but my camera has cut out like 5 times, but that's the end of my self-love video. I am going to be posting more videos, I promise you guys. I am hopefully getting my video camera back. I don't really know where it is at the moment, but it's in my house somewhere. So as soon as I find that, I will be posting more footage. I'm going to be doing a flexible dieting video, my fitness journey video, and a few other videos. I'm not entirely sure what else I want to do, but I will be home for 3 weeks. Today's Monday, and I will be home. I start my spring semester in 3 weeks from today, so 3 more weeks at home. So request videos that you guys want to see, and I hope that this video made sense. I hope someone got something out of it. But self-love is number one. Confidence is number one. Love your freaking self and stop comparing yourself to the people that you're never going to be like ever. So love yourself. I hope you guys have a great week, and I hope you are having a Merry Christmas season, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.